Hello, my beautiful friends. A long time. This is Shreen Purewal, bringing you the latest real estate updates here in Victoria, Canada, and sometimes the world. Let's get down to business. What's going on? Interest rates, my dear friends, is almost 7%. Record breaking. It is crazy. Everyone's definitely feeling the pinch there. They're trying to control inflation. Something tells me increasing the interest rates will not decrease the price of milk. Increasing interest rates will not decrease the cost of wheat or bread, because those goods are not bought and sold in Canadian dollars. They're bought and sold in US dollars. So as long as the US keeps printing money, our currency, which is Canadian dollars, also pegged against the US dollars, will always struggle to control inflation. Our money will lose value. So this whole Ukraine war, this continuous printing money to subsidize, when you print more money, essentially is you're using the public to finance your debt in the country. We are financing the debt of the war. We are financing indirectly by us paying these higher prices on food and, cost of living. So do I think interest rates will reduce the price of milk and food and living? No, I don't think so. If they really care about controlling the price of food, they should subsidize it. Or there's other means of, they should increase, it should be money increasing from the wage side. You're keeping wages status quo. You're increasing interest rates further. You're making things harder and harder for people to make it even more affordable. How is that helping is what I want to know. So anyways, that's my rant on Bank of Canada continuously increase rate. And on top of that, they're going to lose their home. They can't feed their families and they're going to lose their homes. How is this helping? I am not quite sure, dear friends, to be honest with you. I am a bit concerned with the government's approach to all of this, but let's see. There needs to be some form of wisdom in this. After all, I'm just your average realtor. Let's see what the government's doing, out there. I did study economics, so from an economist perspective, and I've talked to a few of my economist colleagues to think, what do you think? And they all agree we should be increasing wages, not increasing interest rates. So let's see what happens. Anyways, back to the real estate market. What's going on? Honestly, I was talking to a lawyer today, a well-known lawyer downtown. He says, I'm not seeing prices fall. I'm still busy. And it's a supply issue. Guys, it's a supply issue. We are going to experience in the next few years record-breaking immigration. Let's be clear on that. And they're saying they're going to reduce inflation. Cost of construction keeps going up. Price of cement's going up. Price of lumber, it has somewhat cooled down, but the labor hasn't gone down because people are like, man, I got to feed my family. My mortgage rate's gone up. My cost of labor is going up. So it's interesting times. I'm not quite sure cost of housing will go down. What will happen is you'll see that maybe we're not seeing demand go down. We're seeing still demand there, record breaking, because there's not enough supply. How many homes are we building to keep up with all this immigration coming in? Now, also, the lawyer I was talking to today, he was saying, we have a foreign buyer ban, but we have so many exceptions to it. He says it almost feels like the government's passing these laws, but they're not passing it. There's all these exceptions to it. So 30 minutes, 40 minutes from Victoria, all you Americans, all you, you name it, Hawaiians, Americans, Australians, come on, throw one at me, who want to move to Canada, 45 minutes from Victoria, you can buy land. There's no foreign buyer ban. There's no vacancy tax. There is so many exemptions on this rule. Call me to find out what these exemptions are. Now, what is the trend that I'm seeing? I'm seeing, let's be honest here. What are some 3 concerns we're seeing in the world? Food sustainability, water, clean air, energy. So these are areas of high demand from investors and from people. So if you have a property that has water, that you can farm on and you can live on, that is a very good investment in my opinion. Given the times we're going into, given the direction we're going into with food security, and they are raising these as concerns. Why? I mean, with the whole global warming and the shift in weather, there's some areas where all the crops are getting destroyed, or these wars happening. With all this unpredictability, if you can have your own greenhouse and grow your own food, that's fantastic. So, dear friends, my 2 cents on what's going on in the market. Throw a question at me. What areas do you like in Victoria? What areas do I recommend to you? How to flip some money in this market, how to make money in this market. Definitely got some great investment ideas. How to hedge your money against inflation, because they're saying they're reducing it. Honestly, when I've been saying this for before even COVID. Watch my past videos from 4 years ago. I predicted this record-breaking inflation until they stop printing money, until we get this digital currency in where we can control the system, control supply. You can't just keep printing money. Inflation will be there. They're going to keep financing their debt by printing more money. And who's going to pay for us? The public. Yes. So, I am not as optimistic as the central bank that this is the way to do it, by making it even more unaffordable for people to spend money. And what we need to do is increase people's wages so that they can afford to buy the food. They can make ends meet with their mortgage. But instead what we're doing is we're making it more unaffordable for them to live in their current home, more unaffordable for them to eat, and we're making them take on more debt. And this already is a debt crisis we're in. So are we really helping the debt crisis? And, you know, in the stock market right now, we're seeing signs of it. We're at all-time lows in the stock market, like 50-30%, and they're saying, oh, it's record breaking. You know, there's so much contradicting information there that it's really uncertain times right now. A lot of people used to say cash is trash, including myself. Now they're saying cash is king because you can find opportunities. Opportunities for me would be a good flip, a good value home below market that you can get in and out of. You know, there's a high demand for that area. Farmland, good piece of land in a good area you can farm on, you can live on, and you can operate a business off of. That would be a good investment too. I've got some other really good ones. One that I personally invest quite a bit in myself. And it's all a numbers game. It's all a detail game, and it's data. You can make decisions off of data. You follow the trends of what has been the past data that you've come across and seen. And just typically, if you see that data being run for 10, 20 years, you follow the same pattern. Now, for more information on this, for more ideas on this, and for any tips or questions on your home, your area, you buying, you investing, guys, I'm your honest friend here. I don't need more business, honestly. I'm swamped, but I don't mind helping you too. But I'll give you my honest opinion and say, guys, wait. Or I'll say, this one, go for it. This one, wait on it. In the meantime, what is it that you want? And I'll lay the steps out of what I think would be best given your scenario. And for some of you, I say wait. For some of you, I say you're sitting on cash. Let's look at this particular opportunity. And for some of you who are paying record-breaking amounts of rent in a condo, there's some amazingly priced, cheap, pre-sale townhouses. Buy a pre-sale. Yes, it's 6%, but till by the time it completes, let's pay it off 50%. So your mortgage isn't that bad. And maybe because I do feel this will happen in 2 to 3 years, when they see what damage has been done from these high interest rates and default rates, they're going to go back and lower the interest rates. And a lot of banks have predicted lower interest rates. In my past videos, I went to TD, and the guy even showed me, he's like, by 2024, 2025, they're looking to reduce interest rates again. So the bank's already predicting this is a short-term thing that's happening. But without further ado, I love you guys. All the best, guys. Stay in touch. Drop me a line. Tell me how you're doing. And I really appreciate your support, love, And I wish you always the best and enjoy your summer. Tell me what you're up to. Cheers. Bye, guys.